Hi. Hello. Hi, Cybele. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. How are you all doing today? Or tonight? Or whatever time zone you may be a part of? Hi. Don't be dissuaded by how I'm talking. Let me tell you, I am, in fact, a little sleepy. I just know how to play with the voices, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Hi, hello. The ad count was still there, but I could still see stream. Yeah, that just sounds like some normal jank as usual. Hi, I hope you're all doing good today. Today we are doing stuff. Today we are doing things. And I am going to be wide awake and no prospects of sleep. Oh, you know it. Today I'm doing stuff. Today I'm gonna do things. I'm actually gonna do some building today. I know yesterday we did a bit of adventuring, but I want to do some building today. I want to do some stuff like that and whatnot. So, I want to do that, but I also want to go fishing because I can't just sit down and do one thing because telling me to do one thing is really hard because I probably won't do that thing. I will try and do 50 things because I'm just like that. Why am I the way that I am? I do not know, but this is how I was made and this is how I was created and such I would do as things. So, I mean, I guess the most obvious thing to do, that's like the most easiest thing to do. So, I want to go, because brain go brr, yeah, exactly. First thing I want to do, because it's the easiest thing to do, I want to get a super fishing rod. I want to get a super fishing rod with lure 3. Perfect. Alright. Why is that so expensive? Why is it so expensive? That's kind of whack. Alright. Well, then time to go slaughter the fishies. It's their fault that they existed to begin with. It's not my fault. They decided to exist at this point in time. Not my problem. Not my fault. It's their fault. They decided to exist at this point of time. It's not my fault. Yay. Ooh, wow, look at that. Uh-oh. Dump your stuff in here, I'll move it to Lost and Found. Ah, I guess people, I guess either someone took it, moved it, or something like that. Wow. Need netherrack. Lots. Please, and... The spawn has been getting built up very nicely. Very cute. Oh. That cheap. Hi, my name is Sign. Hello, I'm Spruce Sign. This is my friend, Slap to the right. Please save me, they've been talking non-stop for like 9 hours. Oh, that's funny. But those traders be inflating the cost of so much? Kind of question, why is everything in Minecraft expensive? Well, honestly, nothing in Minecraft is expensive for me, considering, I'm rich. I'm insanely rich, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. 3 armors plus the blocks. Ah, okay, cool. Someone did move stuff. Good. I'm gonna take that. I like some... Take that. Fun. I'll take that. That looks fun. Alright, I'm done with my thievery. Alright, with a bit of thievery and stuff, and with a bit of thievery of the variety of thievery and stuff among us, among that, etc. We're going to build several things today. I got a good fishing rod, so hey, that's nice, I guess. I'll put that in the bag. But I am going to be building my gym. I actually was just... Remember the other day when we were streaming and I was fighting the one guy with all those legendary dragons and all that whatnot, and I was trying to make it so that his battles were a lot more cool and all that? So, it turns out that he's actually a gym leader, and that's why he had so many. His team was so beefed up. He had like a dragon gym. So there's that. So I have an idea. I want to be the strongest gym leader. No questions asked, bar none. So I am going to make an entire steel type gym, and I want it to be the most devious, disgusting, horribly horrendous, and most difficult gym battle because I'm evil, like downright diabolical even. So I'm gonna be making a gym today. Among that idea, well, not a gym, but I just want to make a gym. That's it. So, hi, Lung. So, I guess the thing is that I want to be the best gym leader like no one ever was. Yes, exactly. Catch them is my real test. So low level. That's really cool find. Catch it. Come on. Okay, so there are some things that I want to do. First I want to catch this bat. If it stays in the ball, of course. But after I catch the lad, I do plan on taking this entire area over here and building it into something grand. I want to build it into like the Pokemon gym I always wanted it to be. So that is going to be the course correction, the thought process even, of what I want to do today. But yes, that is exactly the plan. You know what? I didn't like that guy anyways. So, I guess the thing I want to think about is color palette. I don't exactly know the color palette I want to go with here. I would like to go with blue. And honestly, if I only had enough of this one thing, I would like to build some stuff out of tumblestone. Because you can make blocks of tumblestone and that can turn into polished blocks and all that whatnot and such. So I want to make a thing of that name. Yeah, I guess as I keep saying, what is it? I guess the main thing is trying to get the color palette, the blocks I would like to use. And honestly, Deep Slate's not a bad idea. So I guess our first point of interest is going to go get a bunch of Deep Slate. Let's go do that. Deep Dark City. Alright, let's go get some Deep Slate so then we can build that gym up. Well, as far as color palette for steel types, it's not a lot to work with. Yeah, it's like metal colors and stuff like that, so it's quite limited on the palette here, but we're gonna try our best here nonetheless. I do have a few colors I like to use in mind. There's a few blocks I have. Oh, hey, diamonds! Yes, of course, I forgot. I'm like the luckiest bastard I've known. To where it's like, I'm the luckiest bastard ever known, so of course, if I want to find diamonds, I'm just gonna accidentally find them because I'm just goated like that. Yeah, people say that still, right? Yeah, I definitely want to probably use some like... Oh, hey, look at that! More diamonds! I'm so lucky. Jeez. But what is it? I definitely want to use some tough blocks on it. Honestly, even maybe using some copper isn't a bad idea. So using some copper, because that's a nice proper steel, metal to use. And although it's not steel, there is no steel in the game, and the closest thing to steel is iron, but iron isn't really a pretty block to work with, to build with at least. So there is that. Gimlet. So there's that to be what about polished iron? That does not exist. That is not a block. Oh hey, look at that! More diamonds! Oh wow, aren't I so lucky? Aren't I just like the luckiest lad that ever was to ever lucked in the life of myself? Yes, I do love myself the blue gems. much as I can. I think I'm gonna start with like a nice like few thousand blocks at least. And then once I get that, I think then we will actually start the building process. Actually, the thing is, I actually probably need to go to the Aether, funny enough. I need to go to the Aether because there is a building block that I want that is specifically catered in the Aether. And I just think that if I got that block, it would be really nice and would really fit like a nice metal aesthetic. Excuse me. I thought they added it with a copper update. Oh well, yeah, no. It's only copper blocks. But even at that, crafting them, I'd rather go steal them from the trial chambers that exist. You know. Also, hey, I had a oh! Wow, that's a lot of diamonds! 6, 7, 8, and 11. That's an 11? 11 pieces of diamond just there? Sitting there? 3? Man, that's crazy. This economy. Imagine getting that much diamond in this economy? Not very likely, I'll tell you that much. Anyways. Either way around that. You know, I actually gotta sit down and think, because I was reminiscing over it the other day. Just kind of lightly talking about it, but really not really doing any sort of action on it though. But I really do mean the idea of like, oh, I want to collab, or I just want to do stuff. No, I want to do stuff, I want to do things. But I didn't really elaborate on that, so today I'm gonna try to elaborate on it. Maybe, perhaps. But all that you need to know is that the other day I have mentioned it's my birthday month. Yesterday, that didn't count. That is Teto's day. It ain't my day. It ain't my day. That day is specifically for Kasane Teto, the really cool Utaloid. Yes. Frig. Travel. Yeah, so I really, oh my god, why does gravel exist that the way that it does? Existence is a mere fluke and travesty. I hate it. Hate everything that it stands for. Doesn't. Oh well, good thing I'm indestructible. I love being partially invincible. My favorite. Oh, hey, you know what? It was a good idea to continue mining, because I just found more Minecraft diamonds, of course. Good thing I'm indestructible. Can't be killed. Not real. You can't kill what is not real. No lava. It's just a little bit of a spicy bath and all. It's not really that much of an issue, really. What's the worst that could really come from me jumping into lava, you know? Once more, I'm not real. I don't have feelings. I think. I'm not sure. I've never really checked. So I don't really know how much feeling I do truly have. And also, remember when I said that, oh yeah, I only want to get like 1,000 blocks of deep plate? I don't remember that. Oh hey, I didn't even realize, but more Minecraft diamonds. Wow. Very nice, very cool. So glad to find some more of that lovely craft. Speaking of delicious, bastard. Okay, so anyway, speaking of delicious, I think the reason why I'm in such high spirits today, perhaps, it could possibly be the answer. But I was eating a lot of food today, and I feel really happy, because it was very hearty, it was delicious, it was very meaty, it was very protein heavy. And you know what? I think that's just a thing I haven't really been able to eat very much, you know? Not out of choice, but or anything like, I guess I don't know how to really word it here. But I just haven't really been having the chance to eat protein, stuff like that. But I've been working out recently, so my body demands, it screams, it craves for, please, give more meat, give more protein. Your body, me, I'm your body, me, I need it. I need to participate in structure integrity, because you need protein so your body can continue to build more. But to build more protein, you need to eat protein. So it's like, okay, I need more protein, so I gotta eat protein, so I ate protein. Yeah, it's good. It was yummy. I had a... what is it? I looked up a food, and I made the food, because, like, it was part of Uma Musume. So it's like, oh, you know, Uma Musume, this says that it's a good food. This one horse said, oh yeah, this food is good for the sumos because they want to get strong, and this is how they get the muscle, and it's like, oh, because it's high protein, and it's like, oh, wait, protein. That's exactly what I'm looking for, because I've been working out recently. And the other day, my body was dreadfully sore in a way that was very uncomfortable. So I decided to uptake the protein for just tonight. Not to say I don't eat protein. I'm not gone like vegetarian, pescatarian, or any of that fancy because that is too high. That's too much work for me to find out, like, oh, I needed this and that and that and then. I ate protein, got some food. It had like some chicken meatballs, and I put like some ginger, some garlic, and I let that all simmer in like a nice a nice fortified and enriched chicken broth that I use a lot of peppercorn, so it's really peppercorn heavy, but I like that. I thought it was great. I thought it was real delicious, all that whatnot. So yeah, that's what happened, and it was good. It was very tasty, and I was very happy at the end. So yes, it was worth it. And I'd do it again. I would. Okay, let's really quickly go to the Aether. Wait, hold on, wait, I first need to go get... Wait, never mind, hold on. First, I need to go... Alright, there we go. This... And we are gonna really quickly... Let's go this way. Let's go find a slider dungeon. Let's go find a slider dungeon. That's... Yeah, we need to find a dungeon of the sliding variety. Hi, Mahler. Hi, hi. Oh, hey! Look at that. Slider's dungeon right here, right there. Oh, and look, that's the guy. Awesome. Alright, well, I don't really need to fight the guy though, which is the funny thing. But now that I said that out loud, I kind of really want to fight him. I want to kill him. I want to take all of what he's worth, because it's my I claim it. I claim this area as mine. This is my area now. So it needs to die. He might be the guardian. He might be the slider boss. He might be the boss of all time, but he doesn't know me. I'm salty. I am trying to kill him, trying to plunder his goods, trying to take everything that he's worth. Fine, I own this. Late stage capitalism, that's how it is. Boy, it has a funky beat to it. You know what? I'm gonna be so cool, I'm not gonna even move anymore. You can slam into me all you want. You're dead. Alright. And as thanks for him just completely just dying, I'm going to make sure to take all the blocks that once would consider his home. He doesn't need it, or he's dead. But yeah, I want these blocks, because even though that they are rock adjacent, I think they would They would look really cool. They would look really cool in a type gym. Or a rock type gym, take your pick. But I'm using it for the sake of my steel type. So it's good. I'm just. Salty in name and spirit. Yes, I love salt. I'm wondering if this is gonna be enough. I'm also now thinking about how much, how much, blocks am I gonna need? Pretty sure I'm gonna get enough blocks. I'm not gonna really need blocks in the grand scheme of it all. But I do want to try and get as many of these as uh-oh. I don't know what I'm breaking, but I'm sure I'm breaking something. I gotta do a thorough job here, you know? No evidence, nothing. Gotta make sure that the body's hidden and everything. Nothing can be left behind. It's evidence. Everything is evidence. I guess even these ice blocks. As long as there's no lava or water, you're fine. Yeah, there's no lava inside me, thanks. We're in the sky. Why and how would there be lava? No such thing. Lava is not a real thing. It does not exist. Oh yeah, just to make sure, just asking for a friend. That friend is me. I'm the friend. How is the audio? Is the audio too quiet, too loud, obtruse, not obtrusive enough? Could I make it louder? Please, do tell. If there is an issue, I would like to know. I am a problem, so I know there is bound to be at least one. Audio's good. I'm sure that you lot wouldn't also lie to me, right? Like, oh, wow, you know, Salty, we like you, I guess, but like, the music, we don't even hear, you don't even have any music on. You wouldn't lie to me like that. You wouldn't give me more trust issues than I already have, right? Someone said trusting people was based, so it's like, you know, I'm gonna start trying doing that, I guess. Please, please, don't make me. Don't make me, regret my life decision. Oh. I'm too lazy to build up any more than I already have. Alright, this should definitely be... Oh yeah, this is... Okay. I can't get rid of these. Alright, let's head back home. I wasn't paying attention last time. You're not gonna let me live that down, are you? No, I'm not. How dare you? You're now you're now like the audio expert. You didn't ask for this job, but now you are. You're the audio expert. You're the one that knows the audio now. That is you. That is your God-given right, I guess. Yeah, we'll go with that. This is your thing. You need to know everything, and if you don't know everything, I'm gonna riot. I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna call you, stupid, I guess, and yeah. Cry about it, I guess. I don't know. Okay. I have all of the necessary blocks here. I'm gonna get lamps. Some lanterns, I guess. The audacity, yes. I'm giving you a JOB. Or a goddamn, you're just getting a job. I'm sorry. You're getting a job. You're employed. Get employed, Loot. Yeah, just get employed. How does it feel? Got a job now. I'm employed though, and I work on other stuff. Well, now you can get employed on even more things. How does that feel? You're employed plus, actually. You know. Oh, I need a... Kind of funny, a long time ago, this area right here was gonna be the Steel type gym, but now it's my house. But I have this huge vacant open area over here, and it's like, you know, it definitely is due for something. But I think it is about time to give its purpose. What am I doing? I should actually be using... because it will mine more. That was like, what, 10 times faster? Okay, 14 blocks right there. Let's get the parameter. We're gonna figure out how big I'm. So I think if anything, I should definitely build the stand because, you know, to fight the gym, you need to stand on one corner while the other stand on the other corner. So of course, I'm gonna do that. There's a tick in my. I want to. So the fight. What the challenging station is gonna be this. I think I'm going to actually grab here the with the lantern. For me, I'm gonna use this and that. And I also want to build this all based on a a heavy ball. If it was ever possible, I would love to build my team around the heavy, replace all my Pokemon like Steel in heavy balls, but unfortunately we do not live in that timeline, so we shall work with what we have. Okay, so hold on. I do want to actually, like, what is it? I want as I do build this arena, I do want it to have. I don't want this town to just. I don't want this area to just be like, oh, it's what is it? It's a fighting. You're fighting the Steel type. Since I'm kind of like a very big old geek, a little bit of a idiot, stupid nerd, fucking yeah, you know, all these things. When it comes to what is it? When it comes to Pokemon and fighting with competitive and stuff like that, I do actually want it to have a bit more beneficial value. But if you do come here, oh hey, you don't actually just come here to fight, you can also get advice and tips, and this and that, and like cold hard facts, because who doesn't love cold hard facts, right? Why we all play video games. Get the cold hard facts. Right. Okay. Cave. I don't have one. Alright. I need white. God. Having a light trans. Oh, I love just practically teleporting from. I need more iron, actually, now that I look about it. I only have, like, probably, what, like, 23 iron ingots left? Alright, so Pokeball, let's go with this. And the Heavy Ball. Or that look good? That shouldn't be. Yeah, that should be grand. Alright, cool. So I need to make sure it's symmetric with that. Oh wait, no, this is too much of an oval. Okay, hold on, wait. Maybe if I just make it... Yeah, that would probably fit. That looks good enough. Maybe I might want to move it out to just a touch. 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 6. I know it's actually gonna be kind of in the end, not. I think it's get a little. With this. I know why it looks weird, because I'm actually realizing it's gonna be, like, only... Since it's 2 blocks wide, it needs to be, like, a little wider than just... It needs to be at least 1 block to make it a little bit more symmetrical. And I'm also realizing I have this faced the wrong way, because I want the challenger and the me to be there. So this isn't correct. Alright. Is a part of building. Cool. 2, 4, 6. Two, 4, 5. The little guy. There we go. A semi-perfect circle. Perfect enough circle. And I suppose this. So it goes 2 blocks. 4, and then this. That works actually. I'm fine. I'm complete. All right. All right. So everything's pretty much gray. Bar of 2, 5, 10. Actually, wait, I don't need 11 because I just forgot. I have to fill in the spots where there's the blue. Yep. Look at that. A perfect amount, kinda. 2 blocks this way. 3, 2, 3, 4. I think that's symmetrical. I'm kind of not liking the way that this circle looks too. I'm just kind of looking at it now. It's like not very circle core, not very circle. Might want to make it a little smaller. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna make it small. That should be good. Yeah, I'll just do that and make it like color. Oh wait, no. No. That's ball enough. That's ball like enough. It should be symmetrical enough. Oh yeah, I gotta go get some, not steel. Go get some, I need to get some. I need something white. Look at calcite. Oh, I know I have a bit of that. Calcite would be very nice. Or bone blocks. Nah, calcite just works nicer. How does it look on the... That's okay. Maybe I should actually make it the other way because the way that the map is... that is... West. Yeah! Turn this around. Goddamn life. 2, 4, 5. Three, 4. On the bright side, I guess I don't need to really worry about that. Plus, one side of the heavy ball I don't need to worry about since it's already pretty much... I don't know why. My hand just decided to autocorrect with like thinking that the thing here had like ice physics for some reason. All things that have ice physics wouldn't ruin this. Oh, it's upside down. Is that south? I hate. Well, I guess I am gonna have to debate. Uh, this looks good. So this is south. So I'll place the blocks. Now I gotta fill it right after I fill this in. Could probably move it down a bit. Okay, this thing is definitely choking up a bit high here. Oh. One. Hi. Kolonge or something like that. Oh, Kolongi. What that one? Okay, yeah, no, this looks bad. Hold on. I remember I made a great ball back at, old... Bad. Not great ball. Heavy ball, I just don't out of me. I mean, I guess it is kind of protruding out a bit. Kinda looks. Keyword is that it kinda looks. No, actually, I kinda like that. I kinda like how that looks. What do you think, chat? I think definitely a good fit. 3, 4. Two more. That should be. Could probably remove these two. That would have actually been fine. I mean, it's pretty much what a heavy. Yeah. If anything, I should probably remove blocks to have a little bit of a darker tone. Maybe that's what I should use blocks for. Just to give it a bit more variety, color. To give the illusion of depth. Depth. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know really well about this stuff. It's flop all and all that. It's all block slop at the end of the day. Okay. 3. Okay, that's fine. I think I can that. Mudsdale. Cinnamon. Wash this shit. Good job, Cinnamon. Alright, now what I basically am planning to do to build this gym. I want to build the arena area first. Once the arena's built, then I'm gonna build around it. I think that's gonna be the best way. I think that's kind of the best way when it comes to making a Pokemon gym. You always want to what is it? You always want to I feel like it's always best to try and build around the main part of it all, you know? I definitely can say, without a doubt in my mind, that when it comes to Pokemon battling, the main part of a Pokemon battle is the area you fight. Well, the main part of a Pokemon battle is to fight, and battle, get the point. Okay, so I am going to have my area here. This will be my challenge area. That is gonna be illuminated. Actually, no. Illuminated by sea lantern. They just seem to fit the bill. For the amazing and brave challenger that will fight us, I think they have a swill made up. I think that's a lot nicer. It's also pretty. Want to do Shroomlight or Sentries? That's a. I think that marginally nice. Nah, actually, wait, hold on. Let me Nah, that just works better. Around us, I think. Then I should. This. Ooh, wait, maybe I want to move it a block or so back a bit so it can. Hi Salt, how you doing? I'm doing good, I can't complain. I'm playing my favorite game in the world with one of the best chats in the world. Now, trying to just do my thing. Existing in this very moment, you know? Ask more than that. A will made of diamond. versus a will made of. That's kind of the, I guess, the reality, because that's cool. Sounds cool. Maybe I should actually use some deep. That's cool. Ooh, maybe that should be walling. Oh wait, no, that can be like asphalt, you know? That can be the outer area for the gym. That'd be really... oh wow, that's nice. Back and forth. Oh, that's cool. Calcite stuff like that. Maybe tough? I think tough bricks kind of go hard. Grounded type. Oh wait, where? I need to go. Okay, wait, I need to go get. I want to grab. Complete nose stuff. There we go. Challenging platform, and then the positioning platform. Alright, I'm gonna get ready for bed, see if I can get some decent sleep. Have a good rest of Thank you. Hope you've been rest up. Well... Okay. E. Three. That creeper. I thought my area was fairly lit. Surprising. Not concerning. Oh yeah, so okay, so remember the conversation I was having with y'all that was like a few whiles ago, but I forgot about it because I like trailed off into something else. Started talking about something else. But now that I remember to talk about it again, I'm gonna try and attempt to finish the thought and all that whatnot. It's the thought of like, not today, it's April. April is my month. It's the month that I own. I have stakes in it. I am legally blind this month, along with a few others. So, but I'm like I'm one of the one that holds the month for the longest because yes, April 28th is my birthday. I was thinking I want to do like more collabs. I want to do more fun stuff like that with y'all. I think it'd be real fun. Fortunately, there's a limitation of my own fleshy body, what is it? Limitation. Unfortunately, the stupid flesh sack that I use to inhabit the real world, it's really tired. I don't know why. but it never really wants to do stuff correctly. It's always flimsy and out of order and wants to break down and blow up. Despite how much I ask it to cooperate. Wrong? That's wrong. So far, I think this is looking pretty swell, if I do say myself. Maybe not so much this area for the challenge platforms. I think that is going to be work in progress. But until I get that done, carry on building the parameters. Well, what do you got in mind then? Thank you for reminding me. Well, as I have mentioned, I do want to do some collabs. That's a nice and first and foremost. I would really love to do some more collabs. Collabs with just people that I like. I want to, but I don't know. I want to do stuff with people. You know, need to do not the socializing because I like to do that off sometimes too. But it's like I don't know how to exactly explain it. You know. At the end, okay, so I guess what I'm really trying to say, what I'm trying to really put emphasis on is that I do want to actually generally collab, or period. Well, that's kind of a thing that I always want, you know, I always want to just collab, interact, etc. Very fun. And I know a lot of really funny lads that are willing to deal with me. And, you know, special, you could say. So, this is not Pokemon. There we go. Yeah, I guess this is kind of the thing of, like, what I really need. Because, like, I keep saying, like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. But then it's like, what specifically? You know? It's like when you ask like little Timmy or something like that, going like, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a doctor. Doctor for what? I have basically a very like simple-minded goal. I think I need to do better on said goal. I need to make a longer, more realistic goal. Small ass Wooloo. It's just the issue that I'm having currently is just trying to actually a proper sorta goal, a tangible goal, an achievable goal, a goal that is something that can be quantifiable by most margin. Not easy, just a quantifiable goal. That's not really. I don't know where I'm going with it. Oh, yeah, essentially what I'm trying to say is... I don't know what I want to do, but I want to do a lot of fun stuff this month. I do have the time, actually. I actually have a lot of time coming up soon. I'll be able to have a lot of time to do said things. I would love to go harass people to see if they like to play video like that. Or hell, you know, something I really want to do, actually, you know, remembering a collab stream idea I want to really do, I would really just like to have, I would really like to throw someone in the kitchen, you know? I would like to have someone accompany me as I am in the kitchen. And like we can talk and this and that, you know, a little banter back and forth as I cook, you know? Or, I really want to do a blind cooking stream because that would be funny. You know, stuff like that. of the variety of stuff among a whole bunch of things. But unfortunately, I just lack, what are those resources exactly? I do not know. But I just want to do stuff. I want to do more. I want to do more. Be saying though, like, oh, what stuff? What's kind of stuff? This very broad. I'm building. Who's Justy? In the nicest way possible, I just don't know who that is. The pre-gym leader in Coliseum. His team is sand plus evasion. More equal than more difficult with rat. Basic I use. Type. I'm bored and I want to hang out with people. That. Sure. Right. I guess we're gonna have a impromptu collab of sorts. I need some gold. I need paper. Yeah, I need paper. Nosedive. I guess she's gonna make her way over to us, I guess. Hold on, let me take a look. Let me see how far she is. Oh, I think she's making her way towards us. Not moving any. Well, on the chance that she is, that sounds fun on my way. Ah, okay. Oh, okay, I guess, oh, Skip Bloom. Oh, little guy, I'm sorry. Big guy. I guess they're off doing their own thing, Miss, Root Summer. We can prop boat you across on bro. Yeah, I guess they're off doing their own thing. I am here to further the male aegis/agenda. Good. What is the male aegis/agenda? I'm confused. What do you mean? What kind of agenda we put on? Well, I'm heading in roughly direction. Yep, we have been abandoned! Ah, just like my dad would do. I should then fill. Okay, the way I'm building this, it just really does kind of more, what's the word? It just screams more rock than steel. Which is why I think I should build with copper, honestly. I don't know. The arena has been built. Honestly, I could just call this a day and go like, yep, you know what? This is it. This is the arena. Come fight me. There we go. Wouldn't that be a little dangerous? What would be a little... Oh, you talk about, like, the streaming while not looking, being blindfolded and all that? No, not really. I am a trained... I'm a trained professional. I can do stupid stuff like that and survive. No diff. Who's dumping? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5. No, I can't remember when, but I know I had an... Back in, like, when I was running my own server. I knew that one of the things that... If we're talking about Aegis slashes, there is an Aegis slash I had. I don't remember what its gender was. I think it was feet, though. But boy, that last kicked ass, though. My god. Was burned at disadvantage and could possibly miss, but it broke through that and was able to take a win. Really great Aegis Slash. I think I said it's a short, but boy, that Aegis Slash really fucked the hell up. Love that guy or gal. Whatever gender it was. But who cares about gender? Gender is all but a social construct. I don't know, bro. Blindfolded cooking seems kind of sketchy. Well, I could do blindfolded baking. Maybe that would be a little bit more approachable. Husky. I could do some blind baking. That'd be a little bit more safer at that too. I mean, I would of course try and take the stuff up and all that whatnot if I were to, like, let's say... perish. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe blind bake. And I would, you know, take off the blindfold if I were to throw stuff in the oven. But in the sense of baking and all that whatnot, like mixing, yeah, no, that would be blindfolded. That might be a little bit more safe and fun. Less dangerous about on that as well. Could do. Perhaps, maybe. I'm just looking at Google Images, field type, ideas. Field gym, Cobblemon, wow. Actually, you know what? I'm looking at a reference here, and it's actually bringing a fairly good of you guys should find at least the outer lining. I think I got reset due to the mod pack update. Yeah, hold on. I think I'm gonna... Oi, buddy. Get out of here. Alright. So, 4 blocks diagonal. Wait, what? Rustic. Wait, is this symmetrical? Symmetry. Oh, how I love get hate. Now that I know I can actually, like, what it actually... kind of didn't know that was an option, but sure. Bro, I'm too tired, I'm gonna nap but leave the stream on. Oh well, you don't need to do that. I would rather you make sure you get some quality nap time, you know? Just... you can turn the stream off, it's alright. Go nap. Rest up, rest well. As much as I know, who's to say I'm not gonna scream within the next hour or so, you know? So, it's best for you just to go nap. Without, oh, that's nice. Nap without the stream on. I appreciate it, but I would rather care for you to get some quality rest time. There we go, that is... No, this is actually coming together very nicely. I'm enjoying how this looks so far. Not gonna lie, I'm actually getting a touch tired as well. But it's like, the issue is that I like to bounce my energy off of people. So, it's really hard to maintain a good combo topic when I am... really hard to bounce off energy. Anyways, yeah, so it's really hard to bounce off energy when there's no one to bounce off energy off of. Really hard to try and... Holy cow. Like to... Like, don't you lads ever notice, unless it's like, I'm doing something like roguelike stuff and it's like, oh, I'm gambling in some regard. Unless I'm doing something like that or something with high stakes, I don't really, don't I? It's quite a very stark comparison versus like, I don't know, I don't know what the word is. The stark contrast to like, I guess my collab stream, where I kinda am it off. There are times when I do those collab streams and I come out the next morning like with a not sore throat, but a very exhausted vocal cords, yes. But yeah. Gee. No, kind of satisfied. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, I'm just stimming real quick. Sorry. I don't know if stimming is the right word, but it's like I've been focusing too hard on the arena build. Now I just need to like turn the brake. Just gotta go on autopilot for a moment, just get the feels out, you know? I am also trying to think of like, what do I want the walls to look like? That was cool. I don't like you. Perish. Yeah, I just have to run it around in this. I need the brains. Right now, there's a bit of brain fog before the storm here, but it's gonna watch. Do I have money? Okay, I think I'm gonna do a mix of... Actually, this is a... I'll work on entrance later. I just want... Period. I should really quickly fill all these something. So I'll just use deep slate. Probably that might work. Yeah, we're gonna build up. I am quite interested, what is it, with, this month, I guess? What is it? Because I remember, what is it, last year when well, last year on my birthday, I did have a really nice, cool planned stream, and it was like essentially like my reading shorts. That was a real fun stream to do, I'm not gonna lie. But now that I think about it, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything that crazy. I'd love to, but I just don't have anything set right now. Not yet. I would like to just do like a big old collab stream though. Maybe get as many of the VTuber fam, friends, stuff like that. I mean, in the most ideal world, I want to do a birthday stream, but when I do when I do my stream, I just kind of want to invite some friends. And, nothing crazy. I don't want to like, oh, it's gonna be an extravaganza, and I'm gonna sing and dance and do this and that. I'm not that kind of VTuber. I'm sorry. I'm very fragile. I'm not as talented as the lot that can sing. But what do you take me for? Some sort of goddamn, I don't know. As a prodigy of some sorts? Must be sorely mistaken. I ain't no prodigy. There ain't nothing special about me. I just exist, and you know what? That's all I want to. It's already hard enough just trying to be self-aware about myself, you know? Not every day that someone gets gained sentience from, like, their own ways of fate, if you will, the codes and all that. You know. Self-awareness comes at a price, I guess, yeah. Price be, sure as hell is something. I don't know what it is. Intelligence, maybe? I can definitely say, as I became more self-aware of, you know, the real world, intelligence definitely went down. Down in my mind. Hmm. Yeah, I kind of want to do like. It's subtle, it's in the background. Yeah, I'll place like the little piece here, so I'll do that. Yeah, I think this is gonna be basically the arena. Yeah, when it comes to like gym challenges and all that, there is gonna be no gym challenge. I don't want to really put my challengers in any more distress than they're going to probably, maybe, perhaps be in. I don't plan on my gym being easy. The hardest thing about my gym is just trying to actually defeat me, I think. I want to make an extremely solid team. That is something I really, really want to do. I want to make a team that is not unstoppable, but as close to it as I can, because every team is stoppable. Even teams that were thought to be unstoppable, like Big Six, no one came up with a strategy. No one came up with something. Some sense of counterplay did come around. So, it's only a matter of time. But I want to build a team that is nearly indestructible. Something that is very difficult to work around. Stuff among that. Got it. I think this is actually coming together. This thing is coming very nicely. One would say it is coming up swimmingly. I don't know. That wasn't meant to be like a pun or anything like that. There's a reason why I'm like flicking my thing around. It will make sense in time. Yeah, put the sentry stones. A little bit of randomness, a little bit of light. So having the wrist flick as I try and find some. I think that's. Now that I think about it, this kind of does look like an Aether dungeon, more or less. But hey, I guess that's... I definitely have no problem with it. Oh wait, what does, hold on, I'm just thinking about it. That'd be a nice aesthetic, putting like, hold on. Tablet. Ooh, wait, let me get some, I think I have some redstone, lamp. It'd be really cool. Wait, oh wait, no, that'd be even cooler, hold on. I don't think I'm gonna have Reggie Steel on my team. I could put Reggie Steel on my team. The main problem for steel types is lack of good ground deterrence. That is really the big issue, Evan. But I do have some counterplay for that, actually. It is it requires a silly little balloon. Yeah, having a balloon actually really does. It's funny how simple the answer is, but a balloon really does take you a long way. Really does go a long way. That and protect. Oh, what a really silly looking bird. Perish. Fuck, it's a TM! I don't know what were my even choices I could have had there, but god, that sucks. Armory / Corviknight is an obvious need. Yeah. Actually, the thing is, I think Bronzong is actually a lot more efficient what I want to do. Which has Levitate, so there's that, and then I can use Skill Swap. There's a lot of things that Bronzong actually brings to the table. Bronzong is actually a good option when it comes to ground types and whatnot, so the end of the world. There is some counterplay. Bronzong is just lacking power overall is the only issue. Yeah, it does lack power, but you could then use like, what is it? Gyro Ball. It's not much, but it does do something. It does bring something to the table, you know? Not to say that you're out of options. But there are times where it is just nice to have just full-on support on a team, no? So if at least Bronzong can do that, and also Bronzong has the potential for like general support. I think it learned some pretty good supporting moves. That is not symmetrical. What in the French hell was I thinking? I don't really know much about Bronzong. I've been kind of eyeballing Bronzong, just trying to see what I can use for. And the only thing I can really see it is using it as a Trick Room Gyro Ball strategy. The only thing that really comes to mind. I know it's gonna be very good for setup. It has stealth rocks and spikes and stuff like that, so it can do like terrains and all that. But I think terrains are kind of almost a waste of time in most regards, so there's that in mind. Hi Argent. Hi, hello. Hello there, Mr. Offkai. That is your new nickname, by the way. Your name is now John Offkai. That is you. Wait a minute. No fucking way. Aww. Eh. Yeah, are you seeing this? 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What in the hell is going on? Oh, issue. Hey. Okay, I need to get rid of it. I see something. Is it now? Yeah, you're John Offkai now. Your most identifiable trait in my eyes is your building skill and Offkai. Hi there, Mr. Offkai. John Offkai. John Offkai, everyone. Give him a hand. I think that's it. Unless you somehow get heat ran. Dank Steel type diversity is a bit lacking. To what I thought. Only Empoleon or Aggron for fire resist. Yeah. Well, at least Mega Aggron. Aggron on its own isn't really gonna be resisting too much fire. I think. Oh no, like. Oh. I haven't really built a steel. I have the ideas of a steel type team, so I'm still building. But yeah. speaking of building, how goes the arena? Arena's going good. It's just that it's not fully symmetrical, which makes me a little upset inside, you know? So I have to go back and just rebuild the entire thing, because it's not satisfying my non-existent. So, you know, it just hurts on the inside, but on the outside, could be fun. Oh, is it 4 now? One little mishap, and now we are back in order. Go. Symmetry. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, I just gotta move it. I think that's fine now, so it's 2, 2, 2. Alright, so I'm actually gonna make these seats cozy and comfier than just what the stone plating here does suggest. Ow. Am I looking? You know, I really wish I could bring up a Actually, I could. I was thinking about, oh, you know, I really wish I could, hold on. Hide. Item. Oh. I was looking for a button. Oh, there. Where was the tough? Diorite. And I just have to organize. Calcite. Calcite and tough go in there. Oh no. What do I need? I need something, I forgot what it was. Wood, I need wood. I think I would go Mesosuzor, Genesect, Empoleon, Corviknight, Goldengo, Archaludon, or Orthworm. If those last two are even in this mod. They actually are. All of those mods that you actually mentioned are in this mod. They are in Cobblemon already, and I do have a touch of them on the. I have a few of them on the team already, actually. But I think I do have a set in mind. Okay. I have to play with the idea a bit, but we can do that right now on stream. That would be fun. Who doesn't love a little team building on team? Orthworm gets Earth Eater, so half your team has an answer to ground. Honestly, the funny thing about the thoughts that you're having here, actually the funniest thing when it comes to steel types is actually lacking, what is it? Lacking, physical bulk. I mean, special bulk. A lot of the steel types advantages and this and that really does kind of, really is dependent on bulk. And don't get me wrong, steel types are very bulky and they have a lot of great defenses. But when it comes to special defense and all that whatnot, they kind of lack in. Not many special bulky, steel types. Because usually the thing for steel types is that they're incredibly bulky. So, or they're bulky and slow. That's usually the. Guess I didn't need them. Yeah. Because on paper, as long as you got a special type attacker that is really quick and you just know how to play around everything, that is the Achilles heel on all steel. If you have a fairy, if you're all fairies, then you know it's just over from the start right then and there. But yeah, it kinda is dependent on actually fighting types too. Fighting types are also a underrated thing. But at the same time, Goldango is a really good answer for fighting types because it's immune to fighting type. Goldango, I think the only things that really worry it, because I think it has some decent special bulk, it really is fire types and ground. Well, ground types can have an answer. You can have an answer for ground types by using what is it? You can have a good answer for ground types by using air balloon, so that at least makes you immune to the first hit. So there's that to keep in mind. But it just... Hold on. I'm gonna put all this stuff away and then we can finally... Fun little team. Okay. Actually, wait. Let me make some... thing of which I do not have lots of. I take back everything I see. Because I have everything I would ever need. I don't know what I was talking about. I need a healing machine. Take that again. Copper, iron, and a max revive. I at least have that. Go. Back here. Iron. And that should be... Alright. Alright. So, I do have a proposed steel type team, and it is pretty interesting. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff to really work with when it comes to steel types. There's a lot of possibilities that I can work with, and I actually have a good chunk of said steel types in this inventory right here. Hold on, I got some shinies in the guys. I want to just meta. I'll just starters EV shiny. Alright. So there's a lot of like mix and match and this and that when it comes to my steel types and whatnot. But I guess a proposed steel type team would probably consist of... Okay, so I really like Archaludon, so Archaludon definitely would be on the team. And I really like Empoleon, because Empoleon is fairly good, it has some okay stats. Never IV trained, I never gave it bottle caps, but we can do that right now. But it's kind of like, we have Incineroar at home, Incineroar at home. So that's kind of what Empoleon does hold. Because it has knockoff, it can get rid of stat changes. It can set up rain, and then it has some fairly good, you know, stuff like that. It has access to Brick Break, which can break down shields, which is very nice. Bronzong, skill swap is good, because then it can trade off its steel type. It's really good, what is it? Well, actually, a funny thing that Bronzong could probably do, in the instance with, like, a lot of the guys on the team. So, like, Bronzong being paired with like, Archaludon, it doesn't have to use Trick Room, but since it has a Focus Sash, it can definitely be taken down to at least 1 HP. So what it could do is do Skill Swap with Archaludon, and one of Archaludon's weaknesses, which is, well, what is it? Ground. Archaludon is pretty much weak for only 2 things. I'm pretty sure it's Ground and Fighting types. But if you give Bronzong, do Trick Room with it, And Bronzong's ability is Levitate. It makes it immune to ground type moves, so that makes it really nice. But you also give Bronzong our Caledon's ability, which is which is Stamina. So when it gets hit by a move, it will actually raise its defense up and makes it more bulky. I don't think it has any healing moves. It has Hypnosis though. That's good. It has a lot of good stuff here. Expanding Force, but if it has Levitate, that's the kind of the issue, because it has to be grounded Pokemon for like Expanding Force to get really good benefits from. I do have also a fun gimmick I want to try and do with Goomgi, because this last is based off, well, VTuber sibling Goomgi, yeah. So this last is fairly slow, but I trained them to be slow. I want them to be extremely slow, because I want her to work in like a trick room scenario. So I want Goomgi to work in a trick room, because then the thing is that, oh, protect, blah 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 blah, using Iron Tail, but then I want Goomgi to have, what's the word? I want Goomgi to have Draco Meteor, and then I want to have it hold the Eject Pack. Yeah, the Eject Packs, because essentially what that turns Draco Meteor into is like a one-time use U-turn, which I think would be really neat to use, and then you could then switch out Goomgi into maybe another slow guy. So like, actually with that in mind, I think probably one of the best guys to use if I want to have a full-on Steel type team. So I guess the concept would be that Empoleon and Archaludon would lead the charge. Archaludon does the funny Electroshock, and Empoleon does, you know, Rain Dance. I did want to train Empoleon to be slightly faster. I did want to give it Speed IV and stuff like that, but it just never came into fruition. It would just not be fast enough. Goddamn bridge is really, really fast. But, what is it? The idea is that maybe Empoleon has, balloon? Air balloon, just because air balloon helps it, from one thing that could help it survive. So then Empoleon would use Rain Dance, Archaludon would then be online to do Electroshock, so if anything with this set, I would actually probably switch out a move from here, so Archaludon can then protect on turn 1. And then, like, oh, what if Empoleon dies on the first turn, you know? What if that happened? If Empoleon gets KO'd on the first turn, then it's like, okay, no Rain Dance, then it can kind of work and adjust to that accordingly. So then Archaludon then having Protect would actually be very helpful, so actually, get that. Because every Pokemon can learn Protect. So like, in this theoretic sense here, who is Jim? Jim, and why is he Steel? I don't know. Have you asked? I wouldn't know. But like, okay, so anyways, on turn 1, I would lead with Empoleon or Archaludon every single time of the week. And then I would basically have Empoleon do Rain Dance, and then Archaludon would Protect. This would either confirm and like, not confirm, this would probably like, would kind of debate on like, what would I do moving forward? Am I gonna kind of Wii Ball with our Electroshock, or am I gonna be able to do some damage the other way by using Flash Cannon or Dragon Pulse? You know, it's kind of a base like that. But like, let's say Empoleon is online, then Empoleon goes on the field, does Haze, to like, maybe get rid of some bad stats or something like that, or if there's something like Smog or something like that. I don't know. Spitballing. I would like to have Bronzong to maybe, like, oh, Empoleon's doing good. Let me bring out, like, Aegislash. And Aegislash is good for, like, good general support, along with doing really great damage. It has Wide Guard, so it can protect Archaludon from spread moves. King's Shield, which is also just very good. So it can do that. That's something it can do. So Archaludon's kind of like, the speed mode. Because with this team right here, there's essentially, like, there's two modes. speed mode and then slow mode. Because with slow mode, we have our Bronzong here that has Trick Room to make the slower Pokemon faster. And then we have Gumi here with that. So Gumi can go in and do like, what is it? Draco Meteor, and then I can switch into Steelix, and or maybe I could lead with this, you know? Oh, wow, they take out Empoleon, and Empoleon gets the Rain Dance out. But he gets KO'd. So in that regard, then, oh, that's a free switch in for this. And then if Bronzong actually, if Bronzong does the Trick Room, that's okay, because Bronzong is most likely the slowest guy in the room. So then at that point, then Bronzong does Trick Room again, the speed returns to normal, so our Caledon's faster, and then this and that happens. But, like, oh, let's say Empoleon isn't able to get the Rain Dance in time. Then you would switch in with Goomgi, and then you have Bronzong already going in with Trick Room. And then with that, you have Goomgi running in with Draco Meteor, which I do not have yet. And then doing that, and then switching out into Steelix. And then Steelix is also really slow, and it can Mega Evolve, and... there's a lot of really funny... There's a lot of dynamic, like, there's a lot of dynamic gameplay with it, actually. There's a lot of things that you can do with it. But it's kind of like... There's a few issues. As with most teams. There is a glaring ground type issue. So that's the first and foremost. And in essence, that means I only really have 2 attacking Pokemon. Well, 3 2 or 3. And that's not bad, but like I'd like to have a 2 to 4 support to attacking lads. And if not attacking, then I want some a mixed attacker, which is kind of what Aegislash is here for. But at the same time, Aegislash kind of feels like dead weight in a sense. And I also want to introduce like Goldengo in the team, because Goldengo is very good, just very strong. Is this what I sound like to you when I talk ships? Because I understood none of that. Kinda. Well, sure. I mean, if anything, if I don't want to go into Steelix, actually another good lad to go to use is actually Mawile. A lot of a lot of ground types tend to have physical type moves. So if I have Mawile switches in with Intimidate, which actually lowers all the Pokemon's attack stat, which makes the ground type attacks weaker. And then when it Mega Evolves, it gets 2 times power. Its speed is also very middling and slow, so it has benefit in Trick Room, but it's also fast enough because it has a priority move. So there's that in mind as well with Sucker Punch. But huge power makes it from 70 to 140 in a sense, but not exactly as the attack stat. But there's just a lot of stuff. There's a lot of dynamic stuff you can do. But this is also the fun thing about making a Steel type team too, you know? There's a lot of like things that there's workarounds. There's this, there's that, there's things that I can do. The team feels a bit weak due to a lack of damage overall, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Like, the only thing that's really doing hyper damage is really our Caledon, maybe Aegislash, but unfortunately Aegislash is fairly slow. So that's kind of an issue. Helix can put in the effort. Helix is nothing to be slept on. I actually kind of have my Helix as a very bulky physical wall. I've trained it to be strong enough to survive most special attacks, have enough HP to survive it to, and attack stats so it can actually, you know, fend for itself. And its stats are nothing to scoff at. But then if I look at something like our Caledon, it's kind of night and day with how much damage and potential damage it can do. Though it is something that I should probably give Steelix, what is it? Body Press? Because Body Press does damage calculations based on the defense stat. And if you see that defense stat versus this stat, and then you realize that when Steelix Mega evolves, it goes to like 380, I think, it would be really good to have Body Press. It would be extremely strong. But I want Steelix to have Stone Edge just so it has some better coverage, even though that it is fairly inaccurate. Earthquake is just such a good move, it's just like, why would you not want it on your team? Hell, I kind of want to even give Steelix Magnet Rise, because then with Magnet Rise, it can actually survive a bit better with against other ground types. Would be nice. That, and then that enables other Pokemon to have Steel Earthquake as well, which would be very nice. I mean, the thing is that as much as I would like to have Goomgeel, I also would really like to have Goldengo on this team as well, because Goldengo is just such a beast, an entity, an evil creature. It has such a good ability that basically makes it immune to all status conditions, even Taunt, even Encore and stuff like that. It doesn't work on it. Nothing works on it. And it's also really strong and fast, and has an extremely good spread move. So there's that to keep in mind as well. But there's a limitation in, like, what is it? A limitation in what do I want to run with. I do have this. This is like my, my very beefed up steel type based, not a pure steel team, but a steel based. Having like a lot more flexibility, especially against ground types. But yeah, there's an issue with this team. There's 3 types that aren't steel type, you know? So it's like, how can I like fill in their shoes? And the funny thing is, Bronzong, I believe, can actually set Scream. For those that probably aren't catching on too well, Screens essentially, yeah, okay, cool. Screens essentially are, damage mitigators. They basically, ooh, yeah, okay, wait, Bronzong can do setup here. But like, oh, it's like... I mean, if anything, Light Screen's more beneficial because, as I've mentioned, a lot of Steel types' weaknesses are their special defense. But then it's like, oh, what if I want to use Reflect? It's like, do I want to have full-on... One thing I don't like is having a Pokemon completely committed to just support. So like, in the perfect world, I would like to just do it like this. Skill Swap is such a good ability for it to have, and Trick Room is kind of its main thing. But then having this, then it doesn't attack. It just does stuff. And then there's a chance where like, oh, what if... Okay, so Bronzong exists, but now it's like, oh... just leave it alive, because then it kind of turns into like a 2v1 scenario, and that's just not something I want to deal with. So giving it something to work with is very important in my head. That's why Gyro Ball is very nice, or Heavy Slam. So unfortunately that kind of makes me having to either go with Skill Swap, which is a very good mix-up on plays and whatnot, giving up Trick Room, but that's kind of the main gimmick. Skill Swap, but then I kind of lose that gimmick for just full-on defense support. So Bronzong is kind of like that. So Bronzong is just gonna run with Reflect instead of the, what is it, setting up hazards. I honestly think setting up hazards is kind of like, kind of not worthwhile at all. If anything, having like Steelix and Orthworm out on the field would be very useful. And especially with like Orthworm having like Shed Tail, because the Shed Tail, it can then use, it basically sets a substitute and switches out, which is really nice. But Orthworm can also set up Sandstorm, which really benefits Mega Steelix. Because then that makes all of its Steel-type moves, Ground-type moves, etc., Rock-type moves, I think, as well, stronger as well. So I guess actually in the perfect world, this would be the team. This would be the Steel-type team I would run with. It has everything that I would need that kind of fills in the niches for this. Even with Orthworm, because Orthworm kind of has this sort of Among Us sort of ordeal here. Not exactly, but it kind of at least has a reminiscence of it. But then the issue comes again of like attacks, not attacks, damage output. There's not a much, like there isn't really much power in the grand scheme, you know? And I like Orthworm being fast. Yeah, like Orthworm and Steelix out on the field at the same time could be very good on paper. And also it's kind of upsetting in the sense of like, not upsetting, but like there's an issue that comes at hand here of like speed. Because all these Pokemon are really slow. So it really does depend on, can my Pokemon survive enough? And I just realized there is an answer to said problem. Drillbur. Drillbur is a ground type, steel type, but it has the ability Sand Rush. I can evolve. Whoa, wait. And, okay, so let's evolve the guy. Alright, Drillbur. Evolve. So it's actually Drillbur is really good because Drillbur on itself is already naturally really fast. Excadrill is very good. Rock Slide is just such a good move just because it can flinch. It's a really good what is it? Actually, wait, no. Excadrill could be a what is it? A Sandstorm setter along with Orthworm. So I've been Rock Slide, Crush Claw, but more importantly, I wanted to have Earthquake. So then not the issue. Then the play then becomes like Excadrill and then Orthworm, or it depends on like the mode. Speed mode, these two. Slow mode, these two. It really is good, actually. Where did you... Anyways, Excadrill. Rock Slide, Earthquake, Metal Claw. But now here's the thing. There isn't really... This is nice. But now I need an option for ground type. Ice, water, and grass. Most ground types tend to be... I'm trying to think, like, there isn't real on top of my head, there isn't really many Pokemon that are ground types. Ursaluna, actually. Wait, Ursaluna is a very dangerous threat. And I think Ursaluna is in this, in Cobblemon. But with the thing about Ursaluna is that it does have other weaknesses, such as fighting types, and that is... I think some of these guys can learn hit moves. Well, Arcaludon definitely can. You learn close combat? Alright, it would be really nice. But I do know, actually, wait. It can learn... Brick Break. And Brick Break actually is a really good move to have. Oh, hi Bush. Yeah, so actually, what is it? Excadrill with Brick Break then has some sense of coverage, it's just that it's not very good, and also has the ability to break other barriers and shields and screens, which is very useful. And also setting up Sandstorm so it becomes faster. But I gotta look up, like, what is, Empoleon's... What's Empoleon's, hidden ability? Competitive. Raises the... when it's hit with a stat lowering move. Competitive would be... I do have it like that, so... Just, There we go. So then, like, let's say a Pokemon there's an Intimidate Pokemon that comes out, and Empoleon can take advantage of that with its, raised up special attack. Not the best, but it is level 54 in comparison to 75, so it actually would be fairly good. Especially with Hydro Pump. Knockoff is just good utility. Bronzong, good attacks. A really good attack stat, especially with how slow it is in Gyro Ball. Funny thing is, if I want to give Steelix a bit more coverage, I could just give him Ice. But then that kind of doesn't take advantage of his Mega, which I am gonna really quickly check. Alright. Sandforce. Powers the thing of rock, ground, and steel types move Sandstorm. So, yeah, I kinda want, you know, that. I mean, if I want to be really funny, actually, you know what I could do if I want if I hit hard-hitting Steelix? I could give it Rock Polish, because then that would double its special attack. I mean, its speed. And then see if I have anyone that can set up Tailwind. That'd be kind of good, and would be actually fairly scary. A fast Steelix, you know? Kind of spooky. I would have to change the attack, the IVs, the EV spreads, but yeah. I could give it Rock Slide. Rock Slide probably would be more beneficial, especially with the potential of flinching. But why would I flinch when I can just take a KO? You know. Actually, come to think of it, Stone Edge isn't probably that good. I'm trying to think of like. Oh, what's good coverage for, like, what is this kind of fight covering over, you know? I'm not sure. So probably actually getting Rock Slide is just better utility in the or Smackdown, actually. Smackdown would be good, because then it makes Pokemon susceptible to Earthquake, E2. Smackdown's actually not a bad idea. So the utility of just making sure that your lads are gonna... It's a gimmick, but... Yeah. Sandstorm, Earthquake... Protect is so useful, because if there's another... A lot of lads here has Earthquake. And funny enough, for a Steel-type gym, there's not that many Steel-type moves. But... Rock Slide, Rock Slide, Rock Slide. I don't know. I know I can learn Iron Head, right? Iron. Yeah, I can learn Iron Head. And Iron Head's a solid enough move. I do like the idea of another Sandstorm setter. And Orthworm actually just terrestrializing using this, getting more stab, becoming stronger. Yeah, I guess the thing about Excadrill now is like, what do I want to give it? What kind of held item should I could give it Choice Scarf to make it even faster, but I don't really like being locked up into one thing, because that's kind of risky. Giving it Rocky Helm? Yes. Or... Actually, not a bad idea, but giving it Weakness Policy. Orthworm, giving that Rocky Helm would actually be good. Aw. Die. Die. Alright. So yeah, I guess this is the team. The full Steel type team. Yeah, so that's the Steel type. I do have other Steel types here that I could potentially use. I have another Goop because... money. This is Goomgi, the better one. Then I have a shiny Fortress. Cool. It's a bomb. It's a grenade. Does Magnet Rise work for all? Oh, just the Rapid Spin, Spikes, Effect, Toxic Spikes. Yeah, set up and explode. That's kind of the name of comes to Hazel. Aeron, can it evolve? Mawile is just kind of a pick, honestly. I think people should use the Mawile more often. I just like Mega Steelix because Mega Steelix is cool. Mawile is good though. Yeah, there's a lot of just things. Oh, you know, I just realized this entire time I actually haven't done the thing I really wanted to do, which was fill out those stands there. Hold on, let's do that. Been too much yapping, too much crafting, and not enough crafting, I guess. Okay. Hey lads, I'm testing type. Oh, what the hell? For another nether. It's just a random nether portal. Strange. Well, I guess that's 14 free skin. For what that's worth. There we go. Alright, let me make another portal. So, oh, it's a viper. Oh, that is two of them. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Go. I need to make a waystone. Hold on. Okay. Need to play. Alright. I think we're gonna do a test drive fairly soon here. Alright. Let's see those lads. Hi! Hi! How's it going? Why is my what? It's an oven mitt. It's an oven mitt. Because I'm a baker. I am salty, but I'm also a baker. So yeah.
You give
I guess.
that might just be the color palette though.
It's just the pixels.
I saw the cutest your shades of brown. I saw the cutest brown I'm brown. I saw the
No.
cutest brown beetle, like the not the bug, the car.
Yeah.
The bug.
Yes.
I love that car because I love the shape of it. That's the same reason I love the little Fiat. But I saw the cutest one and it was brown, and I thought maybe brown car would be ugly. When I saw it in the sun, it actually was very warm and kind of made me feel like I was looking at a cookie.
Aw, okay.
And that's how I feel when I look at you.
Oh, well, thank you. Okay. So here, I have little things. Joe Punny, can you get on heads?
No, not small. And I'm a gullet.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna give you this. It's to the gym. Give me a sec. I didn't realize that Joe. Oh no, I wanna show the gym I spent like 2 hours on.
Vote me there.
Oh, wait, let me just get the thing. Hold on, wait. Nope, I'm difficult like that. Nope, wrong one. Alright, here we go. Use that. And yeah, use that and I'll meet you at the
I got a thing. Oh, fun. Ow, ooh, wow.
yeah, this is
Steel gem. Oh, cute.
Is this the challenger side or is this
this is the this is the challenger side because
I'll go
the challenger has a wit of diamond. Yeah. So that's that. Alright.
yeah.
It just seems better like that. I don't know.
I think
Yeah, you gotta walk all the way over there.
You gotta take the steps to do
I
it.
mean, if you're sitting on diamond, maybe I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, fine. You know what? Then we're gonna switch sides.
No, I need it to work.
Yeah. Alright, hold on. Wait, I gotta just really put quickly. I need to find some music real quick. I wanna find some I gotta get the gym music, you know? Hold on, wait.
Is this your house, by the way?
No.
Over there?
Yeah, the Steelix over there, the Mega Steelix over there, that's my house. I live in a Mega Steelix.
The what?
The Mega Steelix. Look at this, look over there.
Oh!
Yeah, look, you guys wanna see my house as I look for music? Yeah, that's look at that, it's the head of the Steelix, and then the body's down there, so it's Mega Steelix.
It's so cute.
Where are you?
Thank you.
I always let myself into people's houses.
I mean,
I actually do the exact opposite, where I try to look for people's waystones, and if it's in their house, I just give up.
oh yeah, my waystone's in the house. It's like,
Can I please smack your waystone?
yeah, it's right here. It's right here.
Hi, baby. Oh, do you need Oh, I don't have any time. Never mind. I was gonna offer one, but oh, what you got?
Aw,
Any?
kitties!
Gargnackle? What does this mean?
It's for EV training, essentially.
Oh.
Yeah.
I do like that whatever new mod we added now tells you what EVs you get when you kill a guy.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I gotta do something real quick.
Take your time. I'm looking through your shit.
I don't got that much.
It's okay. I'm not a thief unless I'm allowed to be.
A bit of a kleptomaniac, I hear.
But only when I am allowed to.
Fair enough, I guess.
Yep, I can't do anything if I'm not told I'm allowed to, then I feel bad.
Alright, well, we can head to the gym now.
You have a lot of cats. God, hey, your cat is suffering.
That's fine.
I went to a TCG event not that long
I
ago, and
don't
I
think
didn't
it is,
EV train
actually.
anything.
It is! Alright.
So.
Alrighty, are you ready? I found music, and I got the team ready. You good?
Yep, I'm ready to go.
Oh, wait, let me just... wait, hold on, I gotta check my team one more time. Yeah, okay, we good.
Is it double or single?
It is doubles.
Perfect.
Alright, oh no, this is not good for you, my friend. If you say so.
I thought
That's why, no, the pure steel is in quotations. Ooh, bug type, interesting. Alright, chat. Here we go. Yeah, I'm streaming. I mean, you can. I'm oh! Oh no. Buddy Chumpalo friend of mine. Alright. Now this is where the carnage begins. Yes. Fast little guys. Ooh, Ogre Pond. Grass Fire. Oh, Joe Punny. Hi. Oh, hi. Yeah, there you go. Okay, Ivy cut there. Uh-oh. Alright, that's gonna Oko. Yeah. Double battle, yeah. Noibat. Noivern. It is such a tiny little guy. Oh, our countdown woke up! Here we go! Oh my god, the statuses. Oh dear. Flareon. Might annoy that. Surely, what is it? Empoleon wakes up this turn. Lava Plume. Oh, okay. Actually, no, that's really good. Now our Caledon can't fall asleep.
I don't have anything else.
Oh. Citrus Berry. I see you gave a whole lot of your lads citrus berries.
Yeah.
We'd like a little bit of berry action.
We are
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
the day will come.
Ooh. Empoleon woke up! Yeah! It missed! No! Alright, well, Empoleon's awake again, so hopefully stuff can happen here. Oh. Oh, it misses. Yeah. Oh my god, our Caledon's still kicking! Oh jeez. Yeah, our Caledon is an evil monster. Alright.
I won't win.
Here, I'm gonna try and do a different set this time because I have a... What is it? I have a different set I want to try and do. I talk a lot of theoretics with my chat, so yeah. Here, let me send you a thing. I'm gonna change. Hey, do you got any oh wait, never mind. I'm gonna play. I was gonna say, oh, do you have any suggestions for music? But nope. I found Peak. So,
Play Ghibli.
all right, here we go.
Oh, I know.
Draco Fish. Interesting.
That's actually
Octofish. Sorry, I'm blind. Alright, let's see how this turns out. By the way, you cover the thing that says what's happening in battle? Oh, I do. Oh shoot. Okay, hold on. Wait. What did you do? Ah! I'll just move right here. There we go. Oh, Bronx don't use Trick Room. Alright, nice. What is... Ice... I don't like that. I will do... So now, the physicals... Ooh, freeze dry. And a crit, wow. Oh, and a thunder punch, gee. Well now, it only makes sense. Because I have a feeling I know what you're gonna do. Oh, that's neutral, I didn't know. Save switch, alright. Good. And, Dragonite, I guess? This Dragonite does have a better set. Oh wow, that did a lot more than I thought. Oh. Don't breathe. Oh. Oh wait, that's right. Dragonite is a it's a flying type. Oh no, that's really Bad for you, oh no. So, started rock slide. Felix should be faster, so I should get the safe 2 KO here. Oh, I missed the other one though. Crit. Mean. Alright. Oh, this is. Oh, that's just. Oh, the switch-ins are just not good for you. Oh, I killed your. Oh my god, that's mean. Alright. Yo, King. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. Heck. It's very easy. It's a lot more easy than you would think.
I don't believe you.
Good.
I don't believe you. I wanna try bread, but I fear bread. I don't know. I like, especially from what I've seen of the sourdough girlies, it's like
Oh, I make sourdough, yeah. I do that.
really?
Yeah.
Have
It's not centuries old, but it's like, it's like 6, 7 years old, I guess. I don't know.
6, 7?
No! No! Shut up! And try on the Stilix.
Oh, it's so sleepy. Oh, subspace? Oh, never mind. I was thinking.
Double KO.
Bros.
Subspace Emissary?
Yeah.
Damn. Harvesta. Alright. I'll just do this to stall. Alright, good luck. Fun.
Yeah. You can come with. You can come.
Rain dance.
My eggs are, I mean, I only have eggs. We shall be back.
Alright.
I need to decide which of my children is live or not.
Oh. Alright, flame charge. What if I go for a double protect? That'd be fun. Wait, oh, okay, it failed. Alright. Weather battle, let's go! Weather wars! Yeah, there goes Steel. Thunder on Orthworm. Whoa! Okay. Okos. Not Okos, but like, okay.
There,
Hmm.
now all tied up. Yeah.
For now. Okay. I should definitely be faster than everyone. This would be... Your last guy. Oh, it's neat. Wait, who is your last guy? Oh, you have a Steelix too! Yo! Oh, that'd be funny. Oh wait, this is... Oh no, this is really unfortunate. You have Rocky Head? Oh, you have Curse. Not worried in particular. You know, I think Owen. Oh my god, it does like a single percent, that's bad. Ooh, good on... Uh-oh. Well, you're... Ooh! GG.
Alright, I didn't expect to win anyway.
Aw. I mean, that was still a very good battle, though. You played very well. But yeah, thank you for the field research there. I need
No
to...
problem.
Yeah, I need to... I'm working on the team still. I want to try and make my team a lot more evil than my normal team, so...
Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you for helping me test this little thing here.
No problem.
Off he goes. Okay, well I guess that's a good benchmark. Yeah, Empoleon, Excadrill. Yeah, okay, Empoleon's good, especially with what is it? Competitive. That's a very good thing for it to have now. I'm very happy about that. I probably want to go and commit to more. I don't know. Ace is good, but it's not really good if Arcaldon on the field. Funny enough. Excadrill is a good option for speed control. These two are kind of pretty much two sides of the same coin. So it's actually kind of making me think, do I even want Orthworm? Or Excadrill in that same regard. Because Excadrill's good, but I think like Excadrill definitely needs a bit more sauce. A bit more... I mean, if anything, Excadrill probably needs a lot more stat distribution, because I have no committed stats or whatnot. Steelix is Steelix, it's already fully built. Not so much, Excadrill and Orthworm. Those are two guys here. Even at that, it's just like move. These are both literally the same guy, it's just a little bit different. One's a bit more support. But I'm not sure which one is better. I don't know if Orthworm is faster or not, or better than it. I think the biggest thing that's gonna make me on what I should have is speed and damage. Being pure steel is good and all, but being ground, having an immunity, electric is very good, but at the same time, having another steel ground is kind of bad. Actually, I really am thinking about it, but a steel ghost would be very good. Steel fairy would be fairly nice too. So honestly, I could just do this and have like Goldingle on the team. And then it's really the funny thing is, then I can actually get rid of Bronzong here, and then go with Metagross, and then the team looks like this. It'd just be a hyper offensive team, no support. The only support is really Empoleon, and there's really no speed control, which is an issue. It's the thing about team building, just a big old puzzle. I try and figure out which one fits and which one doesn't. But I know like Empoleon is definitely a good lad I want on the team. Arcaludon and these two are kind of like really big lads I want on. Orthworm is good. Mawile needs to Mega Evolve to really make much of a difference. I could trade out Steelix to having Life Orb, and then Mawile can be the star of the show in that sense. Corviknight also is a good option, just because I know Corviknight without a doubt can learn Tailwind. That's good support, especially with the other things that it can learn as well. Skarmory is just bulky, etc. Well done. Skarmory is always good to have. I think Skarmory can definitely learn Tailwind too, right? And also having a flying type, so it at least has some protection against ground types and takes neutral to fighting types, I think. Yeah. Honestly, not a bad option. Skarmory. Skarmory is actually fairly good here. I actually don't really know how to build Skarmory, which is a funny thing here. Tail. Okay, it can learn Tailwind. And it has Sturdy, so that's really... Don't have to focus in Dash or anything like that. Tailwind, Payback, Steel Wing, Flash, Spikes. Spikes. What is it? Well, let me look up like what is it? Skarmory. Skarmory. Skarmory bird Pokemon. What are some good learned? Stealth Rock, Hyper Beam, Impact. Mostly a physical attacker. No, it is a physical attacker. Good physical bulk. Agility, scale shot, interesting. Honestly, maybe getting it now, just Armory, it definitely needs what is it? Spikes at least. Rock Slide's good. Giving it Rock Slide would be nice. Actually, being part flying is very good, obviously, because it can. What is it? It can take down fighting types, which is nice. I think it takes neutral to fighting types. Yeah, it takes neutral to fighting types. But now it is weak to electric. But electric and fire is not that bad, actually. Taunt. Taunt is actually... What kind of support does this lad have? Stealth Rock, Whirlwind, Endure. Yeah, okay, that's kind of a bastard thing to do, but would be kind of funny. Guess the thing now is what kind of things would I give Skarmory? Definitely some sort of defensive one. Yeah, like a fairy or something. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna give it Citrus Berry for now. Stealth Rock is nice. Play Rough, Iron Head, Taunt, Sucker Punch. Honestly, yeah, if it has Whirlwind, it can just be evil, because it can constantly switch out Pokemon. And if you have spikes and all that set... Support, traps, yeah, so you would set up with Empoleon, switch to Skarmory to use Tailwind, have Archaludon sweep until it KOs, set up the spikes, then have Mawile to clean up and all that. But now I'm kind of open a few slots. Archaludon's here for defense, these two are for support, this one's kind of for hyper offense. So now I just need two good steel types that really do hard and harsh damage. The only things I really think about is Goldengo and Lucario, funny enough. Lucario is just kind of good, quick, fast, but the Mega Evolution it has is really... Because adaptability makes Bullet Punch a little stronger. Oh, what the heck that... I could just use Metagross. Kind of unfortunate that Earthworm is kind of a bit in the sense, because I don't really know what I can use Earthworm for. I would also like to use Hazel too, but Hazel is just kind of... Oh yeah, I can move back now. I mean, I guess this could be a cool Steel-type team. Not the normal Steel-type team I use, but it is a good... But Mawile can actually have time to shine and time to ball. Hold on, let's take a Evolve it. So yeah, it has huge power, so now that hits for 286, which is a lot. 286 is actually a lot stronger than even Archaludon's special attack. The Mawile actually goes kind of dummy this. So play rough, Iron Head, Sucker Punch. Actually that's kind of funny, because then the best thing to do with Mawile is going all in on its defenses stats. Yeah, that would be kind of the best thing for it to do, you know? Going all in for defense is not a bad idea, because it has fairly okay stat. More or less in the what is it? More or less, it actually probably needs more special defense and HP. So yeah, you know what? I think Mega Mawile has a lot of potential. I see potential with this class. Let's build her up a bit. Him. Let's build him up a bit. Definitely needs a lot more special defense. And it's definitely gonna need a whole lot of 8. Up. You have... Alright. This special defense stat is next. Actually, that's funny because that makes him very, very. Was it special defensively, which is nice. Definitely, I'm gonna definitely. It's. I get to do all the fun stuff that you don't normally see me do on stream because I think EV training, or at least showing you what the quote-unquote EV training is honestly a little bit boring to watch, I would think. Because I'm just kind of brewing stuff. I'm just doing a bit of alchemy. Like having the rest of the stats going. Because it already has an insanely high attack stat. Because like literally doubling your stats is. And the nice thing about what is it? The nice thing about Mawile, I think it only really has 2 weaknesses. Yeah, it's still ground type, which is an issue. But fire, but it loses its weakness to fighting type. It becomes neutral, which is nice. Also, like, honestly, it would probably work very well in Tailwinds. I might want to increase its stat on. Maybe taking it to at least. I wanted to have at least 100 base speed. That's not the worst thing. Maybe even giving it a bit of a buff that's would be nice as well. I don't know. I've never really considered using a Mega Mawile before, even though I believe a Mega Mawile is very, very good. I don't know, I think just letting it ball with, my god, it's probably best. Maxing out its, H stats and whatnot might be the way to go. EP up. No, I want the... thing has perfect IVs too. Near perfect IVs too, so yeah, I kind of really want to keep it like this. I do want to give it some more coverage. Iron Head and Play Rough are good. Sucker Punch is good as well. Taunt. Let's see. Just needs a few. Let me see. What kind of moves can it learn? Big issues are ground and fire types. Can it learn ice type? It can learn ice type move. Ooh, it can learn Ice Punch. Ice Punch would actually be insane. Kind of funny. For this lad to be options I need. Oh, and it has Thunder Punch stuff as well? It's actually kind of good as well. I guess the only issue would then be speed. That's the only thing that's really holding this lad back. Yeah, Play Rough is probably the only, yes, the best physical fairy type move that it can learn. Knockoff is good. Good utility. I'm not sure if that's something I want to invest to have. Defend. Actually, you know what? Attack. So it has a bit more stats and attack. It has at least 121. A bit of defense, cause why not? Yeah, it looks good to me. I really want to give it Ice Punch, cause then it can also be a good option for dragons as well, which is nice. It's always good to have those kind of options. I don't know if I have any guys that know punch though. I don't know. I don't have any guys that knows how to punch really well. I know some that I only know this one that can bite really well, but not so sure about the bite on punching. Do I have Ice Punch? Oh, I do. Nice. Let me hurt him. Ice Punch. That can taunt. And now, Mawile shall be my hyper offensive guy. Psychic Fangs would be cool. But I'm not sure if people use screen. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's a good Mawile. Has a lot of good coverage. He only has stab. Wait, does play rough? Wait, fire type. Fire types. Weakness Pokemon. What's the Yeah, it does resist fairy. It does resist heal. It doesn't resist dark though. Doesn't. But Sucker Punch requires priority? Actually, that's not bad. So Mawile is an option for fire types, just not the best one. Depends on the fire type though, really. If it's like Psychic Fire, then yes, it's really good. But I also have Empoleon, which is a good option. If anything, the big thing that's like a big worry for Mawile is actually being burnt. Yeah, one little burn and that's could be the end of the end of everything. But yeah, I guess Empoleon, the theoretic team is this. That is the proposed like Steel type gym tier team. These two are gonna be sent out. Then this would switch out with Empoleon to set up traps. Goldengo is a good hyper offensive, along with Metagross that has Psychic Fang and Bullet Punch. Immune to Intimidate. That's being. No, actually, I think this is a very solid Steel type gym team. I think I just have to do some investments here, but I think that's a pretty good team. I don't unfortunately have Steelix on the team. I'm kind of ashamed. I love Steelix though. But Mawile is cool. So this would be my Steel type team I would use. Special. Yeah, I guess the only two guys I need to invest in is Skarmory. but I don't really know how to build Skarmory. I don't know what to build Skarmory into, specifically. If anything, I probably just have to level it up. Yeah, just having a good flying type. I don't really have much coverage. Tailwind, Flash, maybe Iron Head. 4 steel type moves, that's good, that still counts as steel for me. Hydro Pump, Ring Dance, Haze, Knockoff, that's good for that. Flying type coverage, Tailwind. Actually, no, I think this is a... Okay. Yeah, no, I think this is actually a solid team. The only thing I need to really invest in is Skarmory. I don't know what nature. I think I want to make it fast. Definitely not a special attacker, I think. Oh wait, what? Weak armor, no. And it is a physical attacker, so lowering special attack is a good point to do. I want it to be fast, so green. Jolly. There we go. That's what I want. I want this lad to be fast. Not really so much for attack, but potential for. Would like to give it Brave Bird. Can I learn Roost? Insane if I could learn Roost. Because then that would actually make it... give it better survivability. Doesn't learn Roost. Good. Be very evil if it did. No, it does learn Roost. Oh my god, no way. Hold on, wait. I think I definitely have a guy that learns Roost. Pelipper. I think Pelipper learns Roost, right? Or do I have Roost? I do. Alright, Bird. Get your Tailwind back on. Now, Skarmory can be the bastard of all time. Yes. My Skarmory is in fact a bastard. You can't get rid of it. Why does it have an electric Terra? That's... Oh wait, I just realized. If I get Skarmory, give it a... what is it? What is it? A Flying Terra, and then I use Roost so it loses its Flying type for that turn. So it becomes a neutral. It becomes typeless. A lot of things to be considered here. But yeah, Empoleon's good. Skarmory. I think Skarmory is on its way to be dead. If it's stats. Because I just want Skarmory to go fast and want to go. But I think I'll do the EV training and whatnot off stream, so I will save you a lot from that. So instead, how about I send you lads off, yeah? I shall send you lot off to somewhere else. I think it's about time for me to end the stream. I'm quite tired, so how about we send you lot to... see. Oh, I just realized. Wait, I should give Skarmory Rocky Helm now. So it can be more of a bastard. Let's see, is there anyone we can go... Well, there is gonna be someone, but... Ooh, Q's live. Yay, I can go raid into that bastard. Yes, that rat bastard! Or I could raid into Coke. Actually... Hold on, wait, I actually gotta do a debate here. Because there's someone that I've always wanted to raid into, but I'm never able to raid into her because she's... streams very... at weird times, and I'm streaming at a weird time, so it just like, Oh, You know what? I don't think I've ever raided into Koki. So I will raid into her. I'm sorry, Q. I'll just have to raid into you another time. Yeah. Alrighty, Twitch chat. I am gonna send you off. If anything, I think I'm gonna hope, fingers crossed, me can go raid you, cause she's streaming on YouTube side. Alright. YouTube side, we're gonna go raid her YouTube side, and Twitch side, we're gonna go raid someone else. So, thank you all for tuning in today. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. You're gonna like this last that I'm raiding you onto Twitch side because she is funny. And they're doing something. I don't know what Double Dragon is. It surely must be. So, anyways, thank you all for tuning in today. I hope you guys have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, and or evening. I don't know when I'll stream next, but I'll try and stream sometime soon. But yeah, see ya a lot another time. Yeah, that's it. Get out the door. Bye bye. Let's see Kichee, everyone. Ciao. Bye bye.